A lady got denied or got refused just simply because they did not add their child to their DV lottery. And that's what we are here to talk about today. Now, I'm here with Nanama today. Today, we have a very, very interesting story. Now, this is a real story, something that happened to someone. We are bringing you this refusal stories just so we all can learn from it. You can learn from it. Now, this is Kooturu Global. This is what we do. We are consultant. We, help people when it comes to DV lottery and other categories, especially US, Canada, UAE, and all that. Our mission is very simple. In the next 5 years, Nana, how many people do we want to help?
20,000.
20,000, as simple as that. We want to help 20,000 people travel to their dream country. Now, Nana, let's move forward and just give this story because I know people cannot wait. So what is happening to this lady? When did this happen again?
It happened in 2023, so she was the DV 2024 winner. Now, before I continue with the story, it doesn't only happen to pregnant women or pregnant couples. It could also happen to elderly people that it seems to be a bit forgetful whilst they were applying for the entry. Maybe you would have people in their 40s, late 40s, even some people in their late 30s tend to forget as time goes on. So they tend to forget to list their child, if the child was born then or not. So in this particular case, the child wasn't born. So in 2023, a DV 2024 winner was too excited and they filed for that. Well, the lady was pregnant and the baby wasn't there yet. So they felt like, okay, maybe by the time that the baby would be there, they wouldn't be in the country or they would have left to the US. But unfortunately for them, when it was time for their interview and then they had gathered all their documents and because the baby was here, the baby had arrived. And then there came the big question, the bombshell that the officer asked, that where is your child on the application? They were not given the room to defend themselves that the child wasn't born then. They were just not given any room at all or any chance to defend themselves at all.
Wow.
You understand what I'm trying to say? So they were denied on the spot.
So right on the spot they go in, woman is thinking that, hey, how do I put someone's document or the paper if the person is in my stomach?
Exactly.
Right, so exactly. I'm confused.
Someone without giving a
right.
name.
And sometimes when people are doing the DV lottery, they calculate their birth month and they're like, oh, by that time, based on the DV lottery calculation, I'll be in the US. This child is probably going to be like a US citizen. I'm not even worried about it, right? So they do with that excitement. But you see, if you've been watching our videos, you cannot really put your mind on, like the time they are going to call you for interview. Nobody knows that information. Only information out there is previous year's information, and that information can be very, very deceiving. For example, Nana, if somebody is in Ghana and previous year Ghana did so well, they using their case number, they are able to calculate. They said, oh, by February, I should be at the embassy doing my interview. By March, by March, April, there I should be in the US. My baby is gonna be born on June, so I'm not worried. I'm not gonna put anything. By June, I'll be in the US. This baby would be a US citizen. That's probably what this lady was thinking, right?
Exactly. But if there's anything they are supposed to keep in mind, that it should be that whether the child was born after the lottery or simply forgotten, it wouldn't matter, they would be denied. So every spouse and every child under 21 must be declared in the DV lottery and must appear correctly in the visa application. Even a day one born baby after the entry must be added before the interview. Please do not forget. Even a day one entry must be listed.
When this lady went to the embassy and so excited to show the officer, hey, here's our new baby. They are not on the document though, because I didn't know how to put because when I was doing the DS260, the baby was still in my stomach, right? So I didn't know how to go about it. But now the baby is here. So I'm coming to get visa for myself, my husband, and this newborn baby. And the officer just looked at her and probably just laughed like, what are you talking about?
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. And the whole family got denied. Everybody. Because of that baby. Yay.
I'm sure by then she was thinking, this child did not bring me any luck at all.
At this point,
it's not her fault.
If this child is Ghanaian, the kind of your whole entire life, look at the dream killer. I'm just kidding, right? But it's not being about the dream killer. Sometimes we just need to know what we are doing as individuals, right? Nana, we always educate people here on this platform, and this is why it's so important that if you are going to be entering the DV lottery, you start learning about the game, right? It's a game. It's a lottery that you are going to play. So learn about it. Don't just hearsay, oh, DV lottery is out. Let me go and play too. Let me go and play. You go and play and you don't know anything about it. And now people are making silly mistakes. This is something that happened to someone in real life, right? We're bringing the education. We are dissecting. So Nana, so these people, they couldn't do anything, right?
Not at all. They were just denied on the spot.
Deny on the spot.
So
no appeal, nothing.
No appeal, nothing.
Now who appeal fine? Who are you going to? Who are you appealing to?
Because they actually had the chance to add that baby and then they didn't do that. So
right.
I don't know how
so,
that is going to work.
And this is the main reason why it's so important to tune into channels like this. We cover DV lottery, especially Nana being here. We have Nanama here. Nanama have been, part of Kooturu Global, and he specializes in helping people, helping some of our clients that come with DV lottery matter, right? She's actually helped people actually get to the US, right, through the DV lottery program. So she knows the in and out when it comes to the DV lottery. So Nana, let me ask this question. A lot of people might be watching us today and saying, okay, well, what if I go through this same kind of situation? I have a baby in my stomach during the entry. Even after winning, the baby is still in there. Filling the DS2CC, the baby is still in there. And now I got the interview. Let's say I got the interview in a month ahead. And then 2 weeks later, I deliver the baby. Now I have only 2 weeks left to go to the interview. There's nowhere I added that newborn baby. I couldn't predict whether the baby would be there. So I didn't add the information of that baby in a document. So now what do I do? Am I stuck? Should I just say, hide that baby somewhere and go to the interview and say I don't have any baby, or what? What should someone do? Okay,
so here are your options. You can unlock your DS260 after submissions. People tend to think that once the DS260 has been submitted, you cannot go back to it. Maybe you made a mistake in your name, your address. These are some kind of petty things, but in the lady's case, she had a chance to unlock her DS260 to add her child to the application. And you can do that by emailing KCC. Their email address is kccdv@state.gov. kccdv@state.gov. When you email them, please put in these details: the full name of the principal applicant, the case number, the date of birth, the passport number, and the reason for unlocking your DS260, which can be, I need to add a newly born baby, or I need to add a newly born child to the case. Once you unlock it and you put it back, it means your interview date, if you are so lucky, they are going to maintain it. If you are not, they are going to give you a new interview date. It wouldn't be the old one. But if you think you had a child 3 days ago and my main can around 3 days ago, me can it no man the air can I say now the house chinchina will be quite so and I just order banisi. You maintain it now. I say, that is also there. So please, that is the process to unlock your DS260. You can always unlock your DS260. Please do it. I beg you. Thank you very much.
That was such easy. I told you she's an expert. She gave it to you just like that, okay? And Nana, it's not just for, when you're having a baby or something. Even if you think you made a mistake, right? You can unlock it. Perfect. So the lady could have done this. Everybody, plus the baby included, would have been in US right now. But because she didn't do this, see, some babies will be blamed for no reason. A newborn child, not having any idea what the mother is going to go through, is just going to suffer the consequence, right? But sometimes we need to take responsibility, right? And this is solely on the woman. She could have done better. She could have done the better research. And this is the main reason why, if you're doing the DV lottery, and Nana, if they need any help, that is why our arms are wide open. Come Kooturu Global. We are consultants. We've been helping people when it comes to the DV lottery. We currently have clients that we are working with right now, and you can join us, right? It's not free though, but you can surely grab our, WhatsApp link down the description. Click on it. It will bring you to our customer service line. We will talk to you, and then we will arrange everything to you. You will be working with you will be working with a team of experts, right? That will be looking into your case, making sure that you are not missing some of these little petty mistakes or information. Because if you do miss it and you get in front of the officer, then surely they are gonna, if you don't have everything on file, or you don't have everything 100% accurate, then you can definitely be refused. You don't want to be refused. So if you do want to talk to us, grab that link in the description. Nana, thank you so much for, bringing another hot one. Now, one of the things that we are doing lately is we've been focusing on, bringing you stories like this, stories about different people who have been refused, bringing you the details, why they were refused, what they could have done better, because you never know, it could happen to you. Maybe as we are speaking right now, someone is pregnant and they enter the DV lottery and they're probably going to go through the same process, right? We're bringing you this information just so you'll be aware, you'll be alert, so that you do not fall for the same mistake. If you want more of this content, just so you can stay sharp, know exactly what to do when things like this happen, this is the best time for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click on that subscribe button and then hit on the notification bell as well, just so whenever we bring a new content like this, you'll be able to, connect to it. So thank you so much for watching and God bless you.
America, Canada, school, so Dubai, and that's from Piana baby, Piana person who come piano. She shall go to Global, a partner contra. That's a wood tear, because where the musical Johnny, where's the old is the kind of sending an audio Johnny, go to Global, dear Yentissa, yeah. Living Takazaka Biala, meant to go tell my Jimmy Demono. Let us say, the papa. It is a washamia, no banner good secret national. Not flower, go to Groba, one more young way, no more do too far.